4 commonalities among Japanese blue zones. That's something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Hachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai diet and the founder of this diet. Right, so in the last few videos, I have been talking about some Japanese long-lived prefectures such as Nagano and Shiga. And in the last video, I made a comparison between Nagano and Okinawa. Right. Okay, so I'm going to put the link about those videos. So if you want to watch them, you can watch them later. Yeah, today I would like to talk about the commonalities among the 3 places. So first of all, I'd like to introduce a book called Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. Now, so this book is about Ogimi village in northern part of Okinawa. The people in Ogimi village is often the role models of longevity. So when people talk about Okinawa being a long-lived region, Ogimi village is often featured, right? Okay, and the authors of the book describe 8 factors common to the long life of the elderly people in Ogimi village. And these are, 1, they keep a vegetable garden. 2, they belong to some form of a neighborhood association. 3, they celebrate all the time with music and dance. 4, they have an ikigai, an important purpose in their life. 5, they're proud of their tradition. They're proud of their tradition and local culture. 6, they're passionate about everything they do. 7, they help each other. 8, they're always busy doing something. Now, when I read those 8 factors, they reminded me of my neighbors in Shiga prefectures, because I have some elderly neighbors in my town. And at least 6 of them apply to my neighbors. Yeah, and they are, so 1, they have a garden, and 2, they belong to a neighborhood association and have a strong bond with one another, and they often chat with one another, and they are never lonely. Now, 3 doesn't apply. They don't necessarily celebrate all the time, since we don't have a custom of dancing and singing on the main island of Japan like they do in Okinawa. 4, this apply. So they have an ikigai because many of them are both Shintoist and Buddhist. So spirituality plays a big role in their lives. So usually they have some sort of purpose or like a meaning in their life. 5, they're proud of their tradition and local culture. Well, people in their 70s aren't anymore, but people in their 80s still retain their pride. 6, they are not, the 6 doesn't apply. It depends on people. Yeah, they're not necessarily passionate about everything they do. Some people are, but not everybody. Yeah, and 7, they help each other. And 8, they're always busy doing something. They work in the rice field, vegetable field, cutting down trees in the mountains, or fixing their houses. Yeah, so I would say 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 apply to my neighbors in Shiga prefecture. Yeah, and I also lived in Nagano prefecture when I was a teenager. And based on my observation, those 6 elements are common to my neighbors in Shiga, also apply to seniors in Nagano prefecture. Right. As a matter of fact, those 6 elements are common to the entire Japanese countryside. Yeah, most elderly people in the Japanese countryside live similar lifestyle. Yeah, and that is something I call Satoyama lifestyle. So they work a lot in their rice field or vegetable field. They often go to the mountains, and they have a strong community support. They usually belong to a neighborhood association. And the Shintoism and Buddhism are very strong. I mean, almost every village has a temple and shrine. Yeah, so they tend to be spiritual in that sense. Yeah, so I think those 6 elements are common among the elderlies in the Japanese countryside. There is another element, I think, contributing to the Japanese longevity, and that is the diet. Yeah, the Japanese diet. Okay, so this is Okinawan lunch plate or something. And when I look at this, yeah, it is washoku. Basically, it is a typical washoku style. And it's we have a rice, soup, and pickles, and then some side dishes, which are called Ichiju Sansai style. Actually, this one is Ichiju Rokusai. Ichiju Sansai means one soup, 3 dishes, but this one is 1 soup, 6 dishes. So 6 side dishes instead of 3. But I mean, so sometimes we have 1 soup, 4 dishes, or 1 soup, 7 dishes. Yeah, it varies. Yeah, but this is a typical washoku style. And what is significant about washoku is that, so we have a carbohydrate, and then some vegetables, and some protein-based dish, and some pickles. So has a good nutritional balance. Yeah. And then another aspect of washoku is basically we have a high vegetable diet. We eat a lot of vegetables and some fermented foods such as natto and pickles. That means we have a gut-friendly diet, because both fiber, vegetables contain a lot of fiber. Both fiber and fermented food are good for your gut microbiomes. Therefore, washoku is a gut-friendly diet. Okay, so I'm going to sum up those 6 elements one more time. They keep a vegetable garden. They belong to some form of a neighborhood association. They have an Ikigai, an important purpose in their life. They are proud of their tradition and local culture. They help each other, and they are always busy doing something. Okay, so I think 1 and 6 can be categorized as 1. Yeah, meaning they move naturally a lot. Yeah, they do some kind of exercises naturally. Yeah, and then 2 and 5 can be in 1 category. In other words, they have a community. They have a community support. Yeah, and they help each other in the community. Okay, and 3 and 4 can be categorized as 1, 2, because they're proud of their tradition. That can be their Ikigai. And so it's like they usually have a purpose or some kind of a meaning to live. Yeah. Therefore, those 6 elements can be categorized as 3. Yeah. Satoyama lifestyle, community support, and Ikigai. Then I would like to add the 4th element, that is washoku diet. Therefore, 4 commonalities among Japanese Blue Zones are Satoyama lifestyle, community support, Ikigai, and washoku diet. All right, so thank you for watching today. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya, the author of the Ikigai diet. If you're interested in the diet of Japanese Blue Zones, please read the book. And if you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai.